Hi there, Andre here from Peak Motorcycles. I'm here at EICMA 2023 and I'm here at the Benelli stand, which you can see behind me. Now, it's not the biggest stand here, but it's very open and I think they must have 50 or 60 bikes here. So, though I would love to go and show you each one individually, I think what it's probably going to be is various engine sizes across quite similar bikes. So one choice is I just pick out one or two and show you those in detail. The other is I just do a quick run through, and I think I'll probably do a slight combination of both. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up and down the rows, hopefully give you just a quick glimpse of each bike they have here. And if there's something that means something to me or something that I think is interesting, then I'm going to stop. I know that this won't suit everyone, so apologies to those who want to have detail about a particular model that I don't cover. But hey, you can't please all the people any of the time. Right, here we go. So here we go. Here we have the Leoncino 250. Now, with that little panel at the back with the Leoncino on it, it does look a little bit Husqvarna, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, here we then also have the Leoncino 800, which is a bike I have ridden at the ABR Festival. And here we have another one in grey. And then here we have the trail version, which is the more sort of scrambler version, both in green and grey. So I'm not going to head down there to show you that up close. Coming back up here, we have another Leoncino. Is this the 500 maybe? Yeah, this is the 500 Trail. So again, a similar sort of scrambler style bike. And then we have another which is also a 500 Trail. So I come down the line. Here we have just the regular Leoncino 500 in red and in black. And then I think we're back down into the 250s, another Leoncino 250 in green, and then one in quite a nice looking grey and orange over there. So now here's the thing. Here is a Benelli 400cc sports bike. Now there's quite a few of these out this year, and I see this one does have clip-on. It doesn't have clip-ons. The bars are actually slightly higher. Well, I suppose they are clipped on, but the riding position looks fairly comfortable. And that bike makes 35 kilowatts. I think if you're in the market for one of these sort of small bikes, I think that one actually looks pretty good. It does have upside down forks. It does have twin discs at the front. I mean, that is really, I think, quite a tidy bike there. Also available in grey in the 300s. That's a T3. So that's a Tornado 300cc. Again, you know, looks kind of good. I'm, you know, really quite taken with that. And then back to the Sprint. So this is the little TNT 125. I have ridden one of these on knobbly tyres at the ABR Festival. So what we then have is two versions of the BN 125, one in black and then another one here in white. Then we have this Imperiale, which I've seen a few times, which is, I think it's 400cc. It looks a bit like the old Royal Enfield, but not quite. You know, disc brakes and stuff, so some interesting stuff there. Then we have the 502C, which is kind of like a cruiser, a bit like a baby Diavel maybe even. And up here we have the 752 S, which is just like a naked, it's like a modern naked bike. Yeah, I quite like it. You know, there's lots of nice little features on it. It's quite well finished. Right then, adventure bikes. So again, we have a similar sort of deal going on here with same bikes, lots of different colours. So we're going to start off with the TRK 502. So yeah, there's quite a few of these 500cc adventure bikes out there now, you know, in varying sizes. I think this one, particularly in the yellow, looks quite good. It's got, you know, a centre stand. It's got quite a basic dash, but it does have a bar for putting GPS on it, so it's sort of analog and LCD. Looks a little bit dated in this day and age, but still, I think they are priced accordingly. So that is the 502 in yellow, 502X in white. Seeing a pattern here, we have just a 502, not an X, in green and yellow. And then here we have the same in white. And I think we're now into some smaller sizes. So here we have the TRK, I think that's a 300, and it's a 250, that's the 251. So yeah, getting into sort of definitely small adventure bike territory. And then here's the 251 in yellow as well. Exhausted yet? You will be. So this is the Benelli 702 in grey. Same bike, also available in white and in green with yellow accents. Now I think these are the ones that may be a little bit more interesting. So this is the 702X in kind of a desert black and red. They seem to have done a few extra bits to it. They've got sort of semi-knobbly tyres. They come with these rather nice metal hand guards. It's a non-adjustable screen. Just the seat looks slightly better finished. That high-up pillion seat with grab handles and also a rear rack comes with that. It does also have a centre stand. So yeah, you know, really tight. It does have a an LED dash as well, TFT dash, which will talk to your telephone. You know, that seems to be the way of the world these days. So yeah, I think these actually look really nice in this sort of X version. And here it is again in black and yellow, and then again in white, red and black. And then last but by no means least for this bit is the 702X in the Benelli green and yellow. So Benelli also have these 4 bikes that are up on this raised area. So first of all we have the BKX 300. So this is a, well, it's a trail bike. You know, it's up there with the CRF 300s, is I guess competing at that sort of level. Again, available 3 different platforms, only one of them is here. So there's a BKX 125, 250 and a 300. Then here I think this is an interesting bike. So this is the Tornado 500. So, you know, they do a 300, 400 and a 500. I believe it's a twin as well, but it's just, you know, it's got upside down forks. It just looks a bit more like a sports bike than the other two. And there certainly seems to be a lot of activity in this sort of price point, in this sort of range at the moment. And then here we see the same bike again, but this time as a naked. So it doesn't have the big fairing over the front. It does have, I think, a fairly similar back end, just looking at it. But yeah, that actually looks, that does actually look pretty good. And the very last one that we have here is actually, it's called a BKX 125, 250 or 300S. I think this is a 300. So this is the same as the trail bike that was down the other end, except in this case, it's done as a supermoto. So yeah, up there I suppose with the Duke 390 maybe. It's probably down on power, but SC Projects have made an exhaust through it, which looks rather good. And lots of Benelli branding all over the bike. So yeah, hopefully that's something to whet your appetites a little bit. So there you go, that is my rather quick look around the Benelli stand here at EICMA 2023. Hope that's been interesting and useful. If it has, please check out my other content. Maybe I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.